By the way, everybody, we is live.
By the way, everybody, we is live. Oba K-ba. Reba is ba talking ba, Zakk ba friggin ba Wylde ba. Not just Zakk Wylde, we're talking Zakk friggin Wylde. And that's what brings us to this guitar,
which just arrived today. And this is one of the ones with a bullseye on it. It's a Les Paul Chibson. And, you know, I went to Zakk Wylde's Wikipedia page, and it says on his Wikipedia page that he describes himself as a soldier of Christ. And I like that because I often feel that way. I get targeted in life. I'm not going to go into detail because it's just, you know, what brought me here isn't as important as surviving it all and being here. And this is something good to help celebrate the fact that Jesus is available to anybody who wants to say, hey, I'd like to have you come into my life and let's walk this mystery called life together. And so, you know, with no further ado, that's why I bought this guitar. So, as always, I have a lime seltzer water. Ah! Love that sound. And a toast to good old Zakk friggin Wylde, his musical legacy, his witness for Christ, and his extraordinary talent on the guitar, and, you know, for being the guy who ultimately is the one who brought us the Bullseye and Buzzsaw guitar series. You can buy them directly from him for a price. I don't know what price. This one, it's supposed to be with a guitar case, okay, and so it was like $298 with the guitar case. And the thing that is this guitar case ultimately only wound up being about $60, and these Epiphone cases over here from Amazon, that's $129 for these. So I couldn't pass up on it. I figured, hey, I'm saving myself $60 if I just go ahead and get it in a case. So this is supposed to be in a guitar case. Cheers. Cheers to good old Zakk friggin Wylde, and to you for watching. Oh! That has a kick to it. All right. Got my trusty buck knife here, and let's get this thing opened up. Let's see what we have here. I'll start on the back. Careful to not scratch the guitar case. I suspect, okay, there it is. I had to find a place to make the cut. All right, so we're moving along. As you probably already guessed, this was an AliExpress purchase. You know how they wind the tape around. So let's just bring this over to here. And, whoops, go along the front here. And across the top here. All right. I think that's it. They did not send me a guitar case. I'm going to have to contact them. You know, when I picked this up, I thought why didn't I get a guitar case? Or why didn't it seem heavier than it is? They put this in here probably to cover for customs, but I'm going to have to write to them and say, hey, where's my guitar case? At least this time I got a cord. There's an Allen wrench in there. But very disappointed that you pay for a guitar case and it doesn't arrive. And when it does arrive, I'll do an unboxing on that. This is obviously to cover customs, so you know it's going to say Gibson on there. It's a beautiful guitar. I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far. I mean, it's a good thing I filmed this because if I can show them the video that this is an unboxing, this is one reason why you do unboxings. In case something goes wrong like this, I've got the video to prove that I opened this thing up and there was no case, and I'm not lying to them to try to get some kind of a free guitar case. So that's not happening. Let me try to pull this off of here. Come on. It's a triple binding. There we go. I was hoping there'd be a hint of a stripe across the top. Some of them don't have that. The thing here isn't there, but a lot of people say they find it in the bag, and yes it is. It's in the bag. So let's this just screws on there. I can see that. So they did that right. Put this here. Let me bring the camera over. It's very beautiful. As you can see, chrome hardware, custom truss rod plate with 2 screws instead of 3. Looks like a plastic nut. You come down, it's got custom inlays, and overall, I did see a smudge here. See that? Somebody wasn't paying attention to what they were doing there, or they didn't care. But overall, it's rather pristine, and things look solid on the side there. Very nice. Zakk Wylde, $12.89 for the fake serial code. It says Grover on there, but we know they're not Grovers. Gibson on the headstock. Very, very nice overall. I just didn't get the guitar case, which I don't understand, because you make a selection with a case or without a case, and that's what determines the price that they're going to charge to your credit or debit card or through PayPal or whatever it's going to be. And, you know, when I picked this thing up earlier today, I said, this doesn't feel heavy enough to include a case, and yet no guitar case. All right, so that's it. It looks good. I love the guitar, and I'm not going to waste any time with this. I'm going to go in there to my desk and write to them immediately, today. This is the day that, according to however it gets communicated back to them that it was delivered. And I'm going to write to them right now and tell them that you sent the guitar, you didn't send me the case, please send me the case. I have to get on their case about the case. And then if I receive it, it'll be case closed. So with that, thank you very much, and I'll catch you at the next unboxing.
Alright, we are wow, jumping, hopping, prancing around the neighborhood. Everybody, just like we should be.
It is good to be alive. It is good to be alive. And yes, my friends, it is 12 days later. 12 days later, and here we have an AliExpress guitar case. For what? For what, you ask? For this right here, this baby. Remember this? I want to tell you guys, before we open this up, guys, this is a really good guitar. It has that thicker neck to it that I really like. And it's just smooth, and it plays well and stays in tune, and it's easy to fret. Not that I'm some genius guitar player, because I'm not a genius guitar player. As a matter of fact, yesterday on Temu, I saw a tin metal sign you can buy, and it says, "I play guitar because I like it, not because I'm good at it." So I'm not like Guitar Max or the Bald Shredder or some of these other guys who are just really, really over the top talented. I tell people, I was telling somebody this today, as a matter of fact. He says, "Do you play guitar?" And I said, "Well, you have musicians here, and then you have guitar players here, and then off to the side you have guys who play guitar. And I'm a guy who plays guitar. I'm not a musician, no way. I can't read music. I've tried and tried and tried. Music theory, it ain't happening, man. I struggle with tablature and, you know, just the whole thing. I'm an amateur when it comes to understanding how the fretboard can be navigated successfully, right? So anyway, just before we open up this guitar case, I just wanted to comment, because I didn't get the chance to do this 12 days ago when I opened up this guitar. These are not real EMG pickups, but you know what? It's the best set of pickups in a Chibson that I've had so far. They sound great, and there's some degree of sustain when you're bending a note or just holding a note. The tuners are not bad. It pretty much stays in tune. You know, Chibsons vary. Some are better than others. And I just want to say, this wound up being a really good guitar. And I wanted to make sure that I got that out to you before continuing on with this. So this is really nice. And for right now, I'm just going to put it here in the guitar stand. Grab my buck knife, crack a can of Waterloo lemon lime seltzer water. Love that sound. And say a toast to the seller who sent me this, because I told you 12 days ago that I was going to write to this guy and say, hey, you know, I paid for a guitar case and I didn't get it. And he didn't hesitate. He said, okay, and he put it right in the mail. And this, You know, I was suspecting that this guitar was already in the country when I ordered it because it came in through Queens, New York. He told me this came straight from China, and it did. Because after a number of days, I wrote back to him just to check in about a tracking number, and he was able to tell me that it was already in the United States. And then a day or two later, today came along, and here it is. So a toast to this seller, and let's just do this, man. Whoa!
This stuff has a kick to it. All right.
Let me put this over here, and let's get started. This thing, I was saying in the other video, you can feel where the lid is on this styrofoam coffin. And sometimes it's right in the top, and you lift the top out, and at other times it's along the side, and that's what it is with this one. So I'm just going to go ahead. There we go. Just keep moving this right along through here. Move the guitar out of the way for a moment. AliExpress, man. I love AliExpress. I just like it, guys. It's always exciting when you have one of these coffins to open up. Okay, there we go. New styrofoam is falling all over the blanket here. And let's see what we have. Let's see if this says Gibson on it. We're going to find out right now. Yes! Yes, it do. I'm going to show this to you. Yay! Yay! Just like the last case, this thing is cracked. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a crack on here too. There's a history to the shipping of this styrofoam coffin. So I'm going to place right here, and all right, and let me just undo this. Take this thing out of here. Now, I can tell right away, this is not, I don't think it's actually, well, it's not a Gibson. It says so right here, but that's just a cheap paint job. I mean, I've seen other people get AliExpress fake Gibson guitar cases. I mean, I'm being real picky here, okay, but it looks better than that. That looks like someone put down a stencil and just spray painted it on there. That's what it looks like. So let me swing this around this way, and I'm hoping it's going to be nice. We're going to find out. Let's see what we have. Well, better than I thought, okay? Right, that's a key. I'll show that to you. I'm going to grab the camera in a second. There's a black plush interior. Let me show this to you. See that? Those Epiphones. That's my other Epiphone in the corner. See that one? I haven't opened that up yet. but this is black on the inside, and it's not as thick as that Epiphone guitar case. See, I've got another Epiphone. That's what I kept the Zakk Wylde guitar in. I kept it in this Epiphone. In fact, I'll just show you real quick. Oh, here we go. See, this is just a little thicker, just slightly thicker in this, but this is a real Epiphone case. That is authentic right there. And this is a fake Gibson case. And I'm not complaining. It's actually pretty nice, you know. Some cases can cost you some serious bucks. And this one did not. It was only $75. And you know what? The guitar fits in there nice. Very, very nice. You see that? I'm not complaining. I like it. And in a sense, it's nice that it's not Epiphone, because those Epiphones are for the Ace Frehley guitars. And this one here, I'll know by looking at the Gibson logo on the outside that it's the Zakk Wylde. Very, very nice. I couldn't be happier. That's it, my friends. Good old Zakk friggin' Wylde, Ozzy Osbourne guitarist, Black Label Society, numerous other bands and projects. Extremely talented. Zakk Wylde is extremely talented. If you don't know who he is, just look him up. ZAKKWYLDE. Look him up and just check him out, because he has dexterity to his ability to shred. People call it shredding, right? And that's for a reason, because you're going so fast. It's like you're tearing the fingerboard up. It's like when Zakk is riffing, it's like his fingers are on fire, and it's just, he reminds me of nobody. And I mean that as a compliment, because he's that unique. He is has developed his own style, and his ability to sing also. He's a great vocalist on top of that. So, anyway, that's it. I'm happy to share this time with you. I'm always happy whenever I have a chance to do an unboxing with you. Here, let me get down here. Can you see me? To do an unboxing with you, because this is fun. I enjoy the YouTube guitar community and all the help that people give each other, and the opportunity to share things like this, and that we're all on this musical journey, you know, and we help each other, and it's just a good thing. Not everything about the internet is something horrible and vicious and threatening. This is good. So I thank you for sharing this time with me, and like I say, that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.